Welcome to Haven of Prayer, a sacred space where faith finds its voice, and hearts are uplifted through the power of divine connection. Today you've been led here for a reason. In this video we will unveil a powerful hidden prayer to the Divine Judge, a spiritual weapon of protection, long kept in silence, now revealed to shield you from all evil, visible and invisible. In a world filled with uncertainty, hidden dangers and spiritual attacks, it is essential to seek refuge in the righteous judgment of God. The Divine Judge, known for his justice and mercy, hears the cries of those who walk in faith. When invoked with true devotion, his protection surrounds us like an impenetrable shield, guarding our paths, silencing our enemies, and breaking the chains of fear and oppression. This prayer is not just words, it is a declaration of trust, a call for justice, and a spiritual act of defense. Whether you feel surrounded by negativity, spiritual warfare, or are simply seeking divine peace, this message will empower your spirit and bring comfort to your soul. Stay with us until the end, and allow this sacred invocation to penetrate your heart. There is divine purpose in every line of this prayer. As you pray along, you may begin to feel a shift, a powerful sense of peace, strength, and clarity descending upon you. Don't forget to subscribe to Haven of Prayer for more powerful prayers, biblical reflections, and spiritual guidance to uplift and protect your life. Let us now open our hearts and minds, and prepare to receive this holy protection from the Divine Judge himself.
My beloved and righteous Lord, whose truth shines like a beacon in the deepest darkness, I lift my voice to you with a heart rooted in faith. You are the supreme judge of the living and the dead, the one who brings divine justice where confusion prevails, and whose eyes see with mercy and love all who cry out for your help. I trust that your power holds eternal truth, and in your goodness, I find the peace my soul longs for. From the dawn of creation, you have been the maker of heaven and earth, the foundation of all that is seen and unseen. In your endless wisdom, you chose to enter this world through the womb of the Virgin Mary, revealing that purity and surrender are the path to true redemption. No force in existence can rival your glory, and no power can stand against your will. I acknowledge you as the one who conquered darkness, who bore the weight of the cross with boundless love, and descended into death to break the chains of sin. Your sacrifice was not in vain, for through it, you offered us the promise of eternal life. As I remember this holy act, I cling to your promise, believing that in every battle I face, your light stands beside me. Just as you rose on the third day, proving that death does not have the final word, I ask you now, resurrect my faith when doubt seeks to take hold. Grant me the strength to move forward, the wisdom to choose what is right, and the courage to face every trial with the certainty that you are walking beside me. In you, I find my refuge. In you, I discover hope. And in your holy name, I am made strong. Divine Judge, do not abandon me in the midst of my struggles. Under your protection, no fear can take root, and no enemy can prevail. Lord, I come before you with humility and devotion, knowing you are the righteous Judge who knows every thought, every longing, and every fear within me. In my weakness, I find strength in you. In my confusion, I see clearly through your justice. And in my anguish, I hold tightly to your unfailing love. Let my words not be spoken in vain. Hear my cry and answer me with your infinite mercy. O just Judge, my shield in times of hardship, grant me the peace that only you can give. Do not allow the trials of life to weaken my faith, nor let the obstacles I face make me question your power. Be my defender against those who seek my harm, whether by word or deed. Teach me to trust that your justice is perfect, even when I do not understand the path you've chosen for me. Do not let fear lead me into despair, nor bitterness replace love within my heart. May every step I take be guided by your light, and may I see your hand working in my favor through every storm. In your boundless mercy, may I always find shelter. Let me know I am never alone, even in the fiercest trials. Let every prayer I offer bring me closer to your presence, filling me with strength from above. You are the guardian of my soul, the protector of my life, and the defender of my cause. In you, I trust. In you, I rest. In you, I place all my hope. Lord, grant me the grace to walk the path of righteousness. Remove all shadows of sin from me, and guide me toward the truth that sets us free. In a world filled with lies and temptations, be my lighthouse. Illuminate my thoughts and spirit, so that all my choices align with your divine will. You alone can bring order to chaos, peace to the storm, and healing to every wound. You, who calmed the raging sea with a single word, bring stillness to my heart when hopelessness threatens my faith. May your mighty power move through every part of my life, breaking barriers where there are walls and planting hope where there is doubt. Righteous Judge, just as you healed the sick and restored life to the lost, touch every part of my being with your renewing love. No illness, no sorrow, no affliction can withstand your will. Give me the strength to believe, even when all seems lost. For I know that in you, there is life, and in you, there is victory. Lord, silence anything that dares to steal my peace. Drive away all influences that seek to weaken my spirit, and break every force of oppression that surrounds me. May no fear take hold of my soul, for under your divine protection, no harm can reach me. Miracle-working Lord, the one who brings restoration when all hope seems lost, be the one who transforms my life through the power of your grace. Just as you gave movement to those who were paralyzed, open the paths that have been closed in front of me. Let me walk forward with confidence, knowing that your mighty hand steadies every step I take. You who gave voice to the voiceless, place within me words filled with faith, love, and truth. May my speech reflect your light and become a channel of blessing to those around me. Let my lips not fall into complaint or despair, but proclaim your glory and mercy in every moment. Righteous Judge, open my eyes to see beyond my fears, to recognize your hand at work in every part of my life. As you once gave sight to the blind, grant me the clarity to understand your purpose, that I may not be lost or confused by the noise of this world. Just as you triumphed over those who sought to destroy you and rose victorious over death itself, I ask you to drive out every shadow of darkness from my life. Break every chain that tries to separate me from your grace, and be my shield in every season. There is no force on earth or below it that can stand against you, for you alone are the eternal and true Judge. I find my shelter in you. I trust in your strength, and I rest in your love. Fear has no place in my heart, because I know that with your presence beside me, nothing and no one can harm me. Though shadows may line my path, some boldly exposed in the light, others lurking in the dark, I will not be moved. There are voices that aim to sow doubt, eyes that wish for the fall of those who walk in hope. But I will not fear them. I place my trust in your protection, which surrounds me like a fortress and strengthens me from within. Just as some hands are made to build, others seek to destroy, Let no injustice take hold of my life, and may no wicked plan come near my home. Let every evil intention be scattered like dust in the wind before it can reach me. May peace be my armor against envy, betrayal, and harm. There are chains that the eyes cannot see. The prison of fear, bitterness, and doubt may be stronger than iron bars. But I pray that no invisible bondage will stop me from moving forward. Let no obstacle push me backward. May my spirit remain steadfast, even when storms rise around me. Just as Peter found his chains broken and the way opened before him when all seemed lost, so I ask for the faith to walk forward, believing that every locked door can be opened in your perfect timing. Let the words of those who wish me harm carry no weight over my life. Let every snare be undone, and may my steps be filled with divine purpose and unshakable security. Nothing formed against me can remove me from the path that was divinely set for my life. There is no shadow dark enough to dim the light that leads me forward. No enemy strong enough to overcome the power of one who walks with faith and purpose. Worry often weighs down the soul more than any visible burden. The unseen loads, the anxiety of what lies ahead, the fear of the unknown, the stress over unresolved matters, can slowly wear the spirit. But I choose not to let despair blur my vision, for each new day carries the promise of renewal. When eyes filled with judgment or envy turn toward me, may their gaze hold no power. Let hidden motives fall away, unable to disturb my peace or shake my confidence. May I be surrounded by a shield of stillness, untouched by the intentions of others. Some find joy in tearing others down, seeking control through confusion and deceit. I pray that no twisted purpose would ever touch my life. May every trap laid before me dissolve before it can take shape. I choose to walk in peace, without fear of what others may attempt. Let peace become my strength, and conviction my compass. I do not wish to walk in fear, or let worry shape my journey. My steps are already guided, and anything meant to stop me shall be scattered before it draws near. The most powerful form of protection isn't always seen. It is felt deep within. Those who walk with assurance are not easily shaken. Those who trust are never truly lost. I know I am safe, because no threat is greater than the faith that anchors me. There are shelters greater than walls, protections that cannot be touched, but are deeply known in the heart. I will not place my trust in what is fleeting or material, for true peace begins within. May my heart be a sanctuary of stillness, my mind guarded from fear, and my inner strength rise as a shield against all adversity. Life brings trials, sudden turns, and moments where uncertainty tries to take control. But there is a strength that transcends fear, a divine certainty that outlasts anything tangible. I do not need to hide from what may come, for every step I take is guided and guarded by something far greater. May shadows find no place within me. May evil never touch my thoughts, and may sickness stay far from my dwelling. Let peace clothe me, confidence protect me, and calm surround me like a refuge. Nothing that tries to shake me will succeed in turning me away from my destiny. Danger wears many faces, harsh words, harmful deeds, silent doubts. But none of these can touch me if my spirit stands firm. May anything that seeks to pull me away from my purpose vanish before it reaches me. Each day is a fresh invitation to move forward without fear, to face life's challenges with courage, and to remember that true protection doesn't come from what surrounds us, but from the deep assurance that no evil can overcome a heart grounded in purpose and faith. Power does not lie in outward greatness, but in the humility of those who choose to act with love. There is no throne higher than that of a kind heart, no kingdom more enduring than one ruled by compassion. True strength is found in goodness. True victory is born from forgiveness, and the purest form of greatness is revealed through selfless service. Not everyone understands the beauty of sacrifice, the meaning of giving without expecting, or the depth of unconditional love. Yet, in every act of kindness, the divine makes itself known. In every expression of mercy, there is a light that cannot be extinguished. May I follow this path, not moved by selfishness, nor guided by pride, but by love and truth. Glory does not come from worldly recognition or temporary praise, but from the truth that outlives time. What is done in love is never lost, and what is given with sincerity leaves a mark that never fades. I long to be a reflection of that light, a living testimony of hope amid uncertainty. In moments of doubt, may I remember that faith is my greatest strength. When the way ahead looks difficult, remind me that each obstacle is only a passing test. Let every challenge build resilience in my spirit, and may I never forget that love alone leads to true peace. When uncertainty weighs heavily on my mind, when exhaustion sets in and the road feels unclear, may I still hear the gentle voice of hope rising above the noise. Even in the darkest hours, let the flame of faith burn steadily within me. I do not ask for quick answers or instant solutions. All I seek is peace within my heart, rooted in trust. May I walk with clarity in every choice and feel a sense of direction with every step. Life offers countless moments to learn, grow, and love, and I refuse to miss the beauty of each one because of fear of the unknown. Let my faith not be a string of empty words whispered in distress, but a steady compass that leads me every day. May my trust in what I cannot yet see be stronger than any fear of what lies ahead. If I walk in truth, everything else will fall into place in its time. Prayer is not just spoken words. It is the soul's deepest conversation. And in each prayer, I offer who I am, what I hold, and what I hope for. May my life itself become a continuous prayer, a living expression of the faith I desire to embody. The heaviest chains are not always made of iron. Some are forged from the words of others, from inherited fears, from wounds that remain open. But I choose not to live imprisoned by the pain of my past or burdened by what no longer belongs to me. Let no harmful word take root in my life, and no outside judgment define my path. My identity is not shaped by others' opinions, but by the truth that sustains me. I will not carry the weight of envy, betrayal, or negativity that others may try to place upon me. There are those who act with hidden intentions, hoping to wound from the shadows, but darkness can never outlast light. No curse has power over a soul that walks with purpose. No fear can overpower a heart that refuses to bow to adversity. True protection isn't found in objects or rituals, but in the quiet confidence that every step I take is guided by something greater than myself. No threat can stand against the strength of someone who does not give in to fear. I am free from whatever tries to bind me, because my spirit is not confined by the limits of this world. There are no shackles strong enough to hold back a heart that has chosen courage. The fear of the unknown can cloud the mind and unsettle the heart. But I choose not to live under the weight of anxieties that are not mine to carry. I will not let dread steal my peace, or let uncertainty dictate my direction. Each step I take is a quiet declaration. I am still standing, and there is no force on earth that can steal my peace if I choose to hold on to it. Circumstances do not lead my life. I do. I choose how to move forward, how to face each challenge, how to rise again without surrender. There is no storm that cannot pass, no night that does not break into dawn. Each day is a fresh beginning, an opportunity to live unchained, unafraid of what might come. I refuse to be held captive by things that haven't yet happened or by forces outside my control. Let my heart remain steady in the face of danger. Let my spirit rise stronger than any threat. My protection lies not in what I can see, but in the unwavering belief that nothing can defeat a soul walking in faith. True justice is not driven by revenge, but by restoration, by the kind of power that brings peace where there was chaos and healing where there was hurt. Some believe that strength lies in control or punishment, but true greatness is shown in the ability to mend what has been broken. I may not always understand the path before me. At times, it feels uncertain or far more difficult than I imagined. But each turn holds a lesson. Every challenge is an invitation to trust more deeply, to grow, and to move forward with hope. Just as the sun rises faithfully to illuminate the earth each morning, may truth be the light that directs my path. Let justice be more than just an ideal. Let it be the foundation of my choices, and may the way I live reflect clarity, not confusion. Every challenge I've faced has shaped who I am. Each trial has carved out a lesson. Each hardship has left wisdom in its wake. I don't want to forget what I've learned, nor lose sight of what truly matters. I believe there is purpose in this life, and I long to walk each day with the confidence that I am aligned with it. Every story holds moments of darkness, times when hope seems distant and the will to go on is tested. But even the longest night carries the quiet promise of dawn. Light always finds its way back. Not everything that seems like an ending truly is. What looks like closure may be the doorway to a new beginning, one that only reveals its meaning with time. Life bends in unexpected ways, bringing both collapse and renewal. What matters is rising again, stronger than before. I refuse to be chained to my past or bound by the fears that belong to what's already gone. I want to move forward knowing that each new day holds the chance to begin again, to release pain, to embrace what really matters. Answers don't always arrive when I expect them, but I trust that no sincere cry is ignored. Every word spoken in faith finds its echo. Every prayer is heard, every need acknowledged. I don't want impatience to shake my trust. I choose to believe that all will unfold in its perfect time. Words carry power. They can lift the soul or drain it, mend invisible wounds or deepen them. In chaos, a steady voice can calm the storm, bring peace to a restless heart, and guide those lost in confusion back to clarity. So often, the noise of the world tries to drown out what matters most. But it is in stillness that truth becomes clear, where certainty rises and doubts begin to fade. It is not force that changes things, but truth spoken at the right time, with conviction rooted in faith unseen. There are days when life feels motionless, when dreams seem out of reach and answers far away. But even what appears lifeless can awaken again when it is called by name. No situation is final, no story beyond rewriting, no fall so deep that rising is impossible. What feels like a wall might simply be the start of a new transformation. I don't want to see difficulties as blockades, but as invitations to grow, to learn, to rise in strength. Every storm I weather is preparation for something greater. Every test holds meaning, one I may not understand yet, but which will be revealed in time. There are those who have known pain in its most brutal form. Wounds caused not only by betrayal and injustice, but also by the cold silence of indifference. Not every burden is visible. Many hide behind practiced smiles and quiet replies like, "I'm fine," while inside, battles rage that few ever notice. Life doesn't always seem fair. Sometimes, those who work the hardest are the ones who receive the least, while others succeed through cruelty or deception. But true justice isn't always immediate. It often arrives with time, setting everything into its rightful place. Though painful, suffering shapes our strength and teaches lessons we'd never learn otherwise. I don't want to cling to what once broke me, or let bitterness take root in my soul. I choose to release what weighs me down, trusting that healing will come, and that today's pain will someday become a distant memory. Compassion is one of the truest forms of greatness. I don't want to turn a blind eye to the struggles of others or lose the will to help where I can. Let my life reflect empathy, my words bring hope, and my journey stand as proof that there's always a way forward, even in the darkest hour. Hardships often arrive without warning, shaking everything we thought was stable. In those moments, questions flood the mind and doubts creep in like shadows. But even in confusion, there's always a flicker of hope, a reason, however small, to keep moving. It's not always easy to trust when everything feels like it's falling apart. Fear whispers lies. Anxiety becomes a silent enemy. Yet giving up isn't an option, because each obstacle overcome is evidence of a deeper strength within. May my steps be guided with wisdom, and may each decision lead me toward peace and growth. I don't want fear of failure to keep me still. I want to choose based on faith that there's purpose behind everything. I wasn't meant to carry life's burdens alone. I don't need to have all the answers. Trusting that everything aligns in its own time is enough to ease my worries. Let nothing shake my belief that the best is yet to come. Difficult days don't ask for permission. They enter quietly and leave chaos behind. Sometimes sadness shows up with no explanation. Other times it reflects unhealed pain. But even then, a spark of hope remains, a light that refuses to be extinguished. I won't let fear write my story. I won't forget how far I've come. Every struggle is a teacher. Every fall is a chance to rise stronger. I want to trust that everything happens in due time. That what seems unbearable today will one day be just a chapter in my story. Challenges may try to steal my peace, but real joy doesn't depend on what happens around me. It grows from what I nurture within. May my heart remain open to love, my thoughts resist the pull of doubt, and my soul stay free from unnecessary worry. If the road grows rough, may my steps stay steady. If the answers take time, may patience walk with me. No storm lasts forever. No sorrow stays unbroken. What feels heavy today will eventually become part of the path that shaped me. Some battles are fought in silence, internal struggles no one else sees. Sometimes the mind grows weary, and worries seem to multiply. In those moments, more than a solution, what's needed is stillness, clarity, and the grace to breathe and see things anew. I refuse to be ruled by worry or let my problems take up more space than they deserve. Every day brings new trials, but also new possibilities. I choose to focus on what brings peace, what uplifts, what truly matters. Let my heart overflow with trust, not fear. Let my thoughts lean into gratitude, not uncertainty. I was never meant to control everything, and that's okay. I don't need every answer, just the quiet assurance that in time, all things will fall into place. What truly matters isn't the number of obstacles I face, but the courage I show in facing them. I'd rather walk in hope than stand still in fear. I choose to believe that something greater is guiding me, even when I can't see it clearly. Life's trials aren't always easy to understand. Some arrive without explanation, others seem purposeless. Yet even in confusion, every experience carries a lesson waiting to be revealed. What today feels impossible will someday be part of my testimony. I won't sacrifice my peace for things beyond my control. Instead, I'll focus on what I can do, on the small steps that move me forward, one day at a time. If adversity tests me, let strength rise within me. If circumstances challenge me, may my resolve be unshaken. No challenge is too great to overcome with patience, faith, and persistence. Everything changes, everything heals, everything finds its ending. I don't seek an easy road. I ask for the wisdom to face it with courage. May every moment of hardship strengthen me. May each trial teach me something new. May every season of uncertainty guide me back to purpose. I know I'm not alone in my struggles. So many others are silently searching for a sign, for an answer, for a little relief in the middle of their pain. I don't want to ignore that. I want my life, my words, and my presence to bring hope where it's needed most. In a world full of uncertainty, may there always be space for kindness, for compassion, for showing up for one another. We are not alone in our battles, and remembering that is already a form of healing. I don't know what the future holds, but I want to walk forward knowing that every step matters. Every decision carries weight, and every new day is a chance to keep moving. It doesn't matter how often I stumble. What matters is that I keep going. If my strength ever fades, may I be lifted by the reminder that I am never truly alone. May faith carry me, and may the conviction that better days are ahead keep me steady. The best is still to come. I only need to keep going.
And as we reach the end of this reflection, I want to leave you with a truth that never fails. Even in the silence, God is working. In every delay, there is purpose. In every tear, a lesson. In every trial, a chance to grow. You are not walking alone. The Lord goes before you, walks beside you, and covers you with His grace. If today feels heavy, if the path seems unclear, don't give up. You were created with intention. Your story matters. And what feels like the end may simply be the beginning of something greater than you ever imagined. This world may shake, but our foundation in God stands firm. So hold fast to faith, speak life, and walk with confidence knowing that His plans are higher and His timing is perfect. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you love, a friend, a family member, a neighbor who might be in need of encouragement today. Let this be a light in someone's darkness. This is Haven of Prayer, and we are here to bring words of life, hope, and divine truth to your journey. Subscribe, leave a comment with your prayer requests, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss what God wants to speak into your life. May the peace of Christ guard your heart, and may your soul find rest in the one who holds your future. Until next time, stay rooted in faith and remember, the best is yet to come. God bless you.